Hey, Troglodytes, welcome back to another episode of Trogly's Guitars. This is kind of a redo video tour because it was pointed out to me that my initial video tour of this guitar a few months ago, it was one of the ones where my iPad was glitching out and it only uploaded like half of the video because I ran out of space or something. So this is a 1990 Gibson Les Paul Custom in translucent white, part of the limited colors series. There were 200 of these guys made. And this one's in good overall shape, but it does have some finish checking, some lines, just some stuff in general going on this guitar that need to be noted. So we'll take a look at the headstock here. You got your typical lacquer shrinking lines around the Gibson logo and the custom logo. And then you have, when you hit it in the light just right, you can see there's finish checking running vertically up and down the headstock. This happened because of shipping damage, where it got cold or hot or got jostled around, which this one I believe got jostled a little bit, which caused some checking to occur. Now, after being checked out by my luthier, it's not in the wood, but it is in the finish, and some people find that ugly, and it definitely devalues the guitar a little bit by a couple $100. That's a good angle to kind of see it there. But the guitar is not broken. All right, the frets show moderate wear. I mean, nothing too extreme, but there is fret wear there. But you have an ebony fretboard with nice frets. Definitely enough room to dress them again, if need be, probably a couple of times. So onto this. I mean, if you're looking for something that's a little out of the ordinary, like you love wood grain, but you also want a white custom, this is definitely a very cool option because you get the wood grain, but you also get the white look. You can see there is some play wear on the pick guard, from 1990. That's to be expected. You've got quite a few like light scratches. Like a good luthier polish job could get rid of most of these, but it's not too bad. Now there is a slight, you can kind of see it here, a slight area of discoloration. I'm not sure if there was a strap. I'm not sure if that would even make sense, but a strap or something laying on the top for an extended period of time that caused that slight discoloration. I mean, it's very minor, but once you start nitpicking the guitar, you can see stuff like a indentation like that and the discoloration. But beautiful wood grain on this one. If I remember correctly, it is all original. So we will take a look back here at the back of the guitar here. It's kind of aged to a banana yellow. And when I say banana, I'm talking like a creamy banana filling to a banana pie type color. Got your serial number on the back there. And you've got some light finish chips on the top of the headstock here from resting against a wall or something. And your typical lacquer, just the line where they put the wing onto the headstock. That's fairly common on solid color guitars for you to see that. Limited colors edition stamp there. Now there's no headstock repair, but once again the finish checking I was talking about. As you can see, the damage is there from when it was jostled a little bit in shipping. It's right there. It's about a little more than an inch long there. But unfortunately it happened, but fortunately it is not in the wood like originally expected it to be. So it's safe to play on, but it is there and it devalues the guitar. You can also see kind of where it did it up along here, where the fretboard joined the body. It's stable, nothing to worry about now that it's been, looked at and verified that it's all right. And you've got some wear on the back of the neck, but not a lot, not something that you'll really feel. And then unfortunately a stand rash is present on this one right here. Not too terribly bad, but it is there. As well as some light buckle wear. Nothing that's destroying the finish. It looks pretty clean at this angle. Once you get the light on it, that's when you start to see some of the scratches. So if you're looking for a 100% collector's grade version of this one, this one's pretty darn close, but, you know, thanks to the finish checking, maybe not this one. You've got some dings there. But these things are hard to find, so usually a collector will just swoop up whatever one's available because that's just how they are. As you can see in the neck pocket, as is very common with these white customs, the finish kind of chips. I mean, the neck hasn't been out of the body or anything like that. It's just kind of how white customs are, that joining line. You can see there's also another finish check kind of stemming here in the cutaway area. But overall, a very cool guitar that does have some finish checking, as noted, and some light player's wear, but overall in good shape. You have its original case, though it is beat up. You've got some tears in the Tolex and just some dirt in general that might clean up a little bit. And the locking latch, for whatever reason, doesn't work. But you do have a shroud and a write-up that I did of it. Black shroud here, black interior. There is I think it's like a very, very, very slight smoke smell. Very minor. When I first got the guitar, it was a little heavier, kind of slightly pet. Let's smell it here. Smell test with Trogley. I don't know. To me, it just smells like an old guitar. I don't know if you guys have ever had like a mint 70s guitar. It kind of has a certain Aurora smell about it. It's very similar to that. It might be slightly smoke, but not a lot. And maybe slightly pet, but I don't want to steer you guys wrong because it is a very nice guitar. It's got some light damage and a very faint odor. I wish we could all have the smell test. You know what I'm talking about. I guess there is also a little bit of wear here. You can see how the lacquer is a little more yellow there and white because of where your arm's resting. So if you think you might be interested in this guitar, feel free to contact me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Troglys. You can also check out the reverb listing, and hey, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can see all the guitars I have for sale as I post them. All right, we'll catch you later, Troglodytes. Bye.